self-sufficiency. At this time, I would like to invite our President and CEO, Ms. Hope Cupid, to the podium to give some remarks.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the food tonight. Is it good? Are y'all tired? Huh? Come on, y'all. I want to say thank you because we wanted to do something different this year, and thank you all for coming out and really engaging us with this, and I hope you have fun tonight. And we are going to have line dancing later, so please stick around for that. We're going to have a line dancing class, 3 songs, so, and we got some country music in there too, so come on and be with us. Tonight is really special. We came dressed in style, but we showed up on purpose. At Southeast SERCAP, we say water is life, and what we mean is that it's literally life for those living without it. Because there are too many rural communities who don't have access to clean water, safe bathroom access, or a safe, dry place to live. We know that water and everything is not guaranteed, but we do our best to help those without. And this is not an infrastructure issue, it is a dignity issue. It's a health issue. It's a justice issue. What makes tonight so powerful is this. Every step you take to get here, every conversation, every contribution is part of changing that reality. Your donations tonight help us to do that. We are not just raising funds, we are restoring hope. We are strengthening communities, and we are building systems that ensure families for right now and for generations can live with safety, stability, and pride. And let me say this, because it matters. SERCAP doesn't do this work alone. Without you, we cannot do this. So tonight, please enjoy the celebration, enjoy the impact, and celebrate it. But also remember, this moment continues beyond this room, because when we say water is life, we are saying every life matters. Thank you all, and please stay for the rest of the events. And now, Mr. Welch is coming back.
Thank you for that, boss lady. As I call her boss lady, but I do want to give a shout out to Ms. Hope, but for her unwavering efforts that she provides to SERCAP is beyond measure to us as employees and everyone that she comes in contact with. So from the bottom of our heart, thank you for everything you do for us. Now at this time, I'd like to invite Ms. Valerie Mundy to the podium. Valerie is going to share Eaton, Florida SERCAP story with you.
Good evening, everyone. I bring greetings from the historic town of Eatonville, Florida, where our new mayor, Ruthie Critton, who is a 39-year-old FAMU graduate and fifth-generation Eatonvillian, keep an eye on her. She presides and just got elected last month. My name is Valerie Mundy, and I'm the town's Public Works Director. Eatonville was incorporated in 1887. That's 22 years after the end of the Civil War. That makes us the oldest documented all-Black town in the United States to be incorporated, organized, and governed by formerly enslaved people and landowners. Today, Eatonville stands as a historic community committed to preserving its heritage. We're proudly known as a town that freedom built. Eatonville has deep literary roots as well. Harlem Renaissance writer Zora Neale Hurston called Eatonville home. Each year, we honor her legacy with a world-renowned literary festival that celebrates culture, history, and storytelling. But while our history is strong, our infrastructure is not. Much of our utility system dates back to the 1950s, with our water treatment plant built in the late 1970s. Today, that infrastructure has far exceeded its useful life. We're facing deterioration, cracking asbestos cement water lines, and failing clay sewer pipe. These conditions have led to frequent water quality issues and repeated boil water notices for our residents. In 2024, the National Trust for Historic Preservation named Eatonville one of the 11 most endangered historic places in the country. A major factor contributing to that designation is our failing water infrastructure, an issue that threatens not just our systems, but our very future. Then came along SERCAP, and with them, Amanda Giorgio, Jordan Woodall, Rachel Howard. They stepped in, you all stepped in, at a critical moment and guided us through accessing funding from the Florida Department of Environmental Protection, including resources tied to the bipartisan infrastructure law and Hurricane Ian recovery. After years of developing master plans, year after year, without a clear path to funding, you all helped us take action. On New Year's Eve 2023, we worked tirelessly with SERCAP to submit a $34 million grant application. With your guidance, we met the deadline just in the nick of time for what would become 100% forgivable funding for our town, and we won. That announcement brought national attention, but more importantly, it brought us hope. Today, we continue to work diligently, and construction on our new water treatment plant will begin this fall. We would be honored for SERCAP to join us in our groundbreaking ceremony. And their support didn't stop there. Jordan Woodall, Jordan, you're in the audience somewhere. She helped us meet the EPA requirements by leading a lead service line inventory. Everybody knows about that requirement for lead service line replacements. Working alongside my Public Works team to assess nearly 700 water meters. Jordan, thank you. And Joe Gonzalez, thank you for training our crew to use drone technology for Public Works reconnaissance. That innovation is already making a difference. Just yesterday, I spoke with the mayor of Hobson City, Alabama, who also serves as president of the Historic Black Towns and Settlement Alliance, if you've heard of it. She shared that her town's water supply well just failed, and it forces them to have to purchase water from a neighboring community. In conversations with her peers from Tuskegee, Grambling, Mount Bio, and others, she told me something very powerful. This work that we were doing with SERCAP in advancing our water system, with this activity, they see Eatonville as a mentor. So what does that teach us? First, agencies need data to support funding. And there's a direct correlation between SERCAP's work and our community's success. Second, SERCAP is not just an infrastructure partner, it's an agent of historic preservation. Third, SERCAP is a hidden gem that more communities need to know about. And finally, Black history, although we know about many of the people in our history, it begins with Black towns. Before I close, I want to raise one more emerging challenge: data centers. and the growing demand on our drinking water supplies. This is an issue that will require collaboration, advocacy, and forward-thinking solutions. And I'm confident that SERCAP, alongside of communities like ours, will help to lead that effort. I want to thank SERCAP. We are deeply grateful from the town of Eatonville, Florida, for your partnership and your belief in Eatonville. As a colleague once told me in Miami, in fact, I talked to her this week, agua es vida, water is life. Thank you.
Thank you, Valerie, for that testimonial. Now I'd like to invite Jasmine Talada to the podium. Jasmine going to share her SERCAP story with you as well.
Good evening, everybody. I would like to start by thanking SERCAP for allowing me to share my experience in the home buying process. It was a long journey, but without their help, it would not have been possible. I grew up in a small town in upstate New York before moving to Virginia and starting my family. I now have 4 children ranging in ages from 16 to 26, and I have always dreamed of having a place for us to call home. My home buying experience really started when I started working at the Housing Authority and discovered all of the programs available to assist in the home buying journey. While attending one of the free classes that SERCAP was hosting at the Housing Authority, I realized it was a journey I wanted to take. So I spoke to the speaker after the class about what I could do to begin the home buying process. She suggested I take the financial counseling course along with the first-time home buyer certification course. During my time attending the financial counseling program through SERCAP, I learned how to budget, establish financial and housing goals, and improve my credit. This allowed me to develop realistic goals in determining what was affordable for me and my family. Once I completed these courses, I began my search for my new home. I started working with Truist and was told of another opportunity through SERCAP called the Spark program. This program provided 1% of the mortgage interest rate to be reduced. As part of the as part of the requirements of Spark, I completed a pre-purchase housing counseling class to realign my budgeting goals once again. Shortly after that, things started moving very quickly, and I was approved to purchase the house I chose so that me and my family could have a safe, stable home. Not a lot of people know about the different programs that are available to them in our communities, and especially at SERCAP. As one who started on Section 8 and was able to do all of these programs available to me and buy a house, I would recommend for anybody to utilize these programs within our communities. Thank you again for allowing me to share my story of my home buying experience with SERCAP, and remember, never go back, always go forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Jasmine. Now at this time, I'd like to invite Ms. Hope Cupid and Colonel Keith Ashby to the ballroom floor in front of the podium to hand out this year's awards. SERCAP annually presents special awards to recognize individuals and organizations that have made significant contributions in the water and wastewater arenas. First, it is my pleasure to announce the recipient of the Team Spirit Award, an honor bestowed upon an individual who exemplifies collaboration, always lends a helping hand and encouraging words to brighten your day, is always willing to support coworkers, and stays positive in the workplace. We, the staff at SERCAP, applaud you, and the recipient of this year's Team Spirit Award is Tony Dvorak, SERCAP Technical Assistance Provider in North Carolina. Unfortunately, Tony could not be with us tonight, but we wish him heartfelt congratulations. Tony's unwavering dedication, willingness to lend a helping hand, and steadfast enthusiasm are noticed and appreciated. He's a crucial part of our SERCAP team, and we're grateful to have you amongst us. Please join me in another round of applause for Tony. Today, we, the staff at SERCAP, have the honor of recognizing one individual who has risen above the rest in their commitment to excellence, their commitment to identifying financial resources for the agency, and their commitment to ensuring we embrace those in need. At this time, I'm happy to announce the 2026 Employee of the Year is Anna Mahan, SERCAP Technical Assistance Provider. Congratulations, Anna. Your hard work, attention to detail, and dedication to SERCAP are greatly appreciated. You're a shining example of excellence in our field, and we're proud to have you as part of our SERCAP family. Please join me in another round of applause for Anna Mahan. At this time, that concludes our official program for the evening, and now it's time for some live music with our friends from the Groove Control. Please enjoy the rest of your evening. For now, we're going to take a break, and we're going to be doing raffle baskets. Shannon is getting ready to pull on my jacket, and we're getting ready to do some things here. So please stand by for a minute, but we're going to have some music, some line dancing, enjoying ourselves. So please stand by for a minute, but do not go anywhere, and have your tickets ready, please.
All right, how's everybody doing? Woo! Who came here to win a sneaker contest tonight? Yeah, yep. She already won Employee of the Year. She might win sneaker with those light-up shoes. All right, the band is going to come back up here, and they're going to play some fun music while we have the sneaker contest. So, if you would like to participate in the sneaker contest, once the band gets up here and gets playing, come on up to the dance floor. You're going to strut your stuff in front of our judges, who are going to come right up here to this table. Our judges this year are Erica Lytell with the Hotel Roanoke, Monique Randolph with the NAACP, and Irene Bethel Vineyard with Council of Community Services. Will our judges please come up to the judges' table? Yeah, let's give them a round of applause. Come on up, ladies. Take a seat. And I see the band coming, hopefully. Maybe we caught them by surprise. At least we can get some piano music behind us. wants to be a part of the sneaker contest?
Everybody in here.
There's a gift card. There's best male and best female. Gift cards are on the line. Come on, Joe. Come on, Anna. Amanda, your 6-year-old decorated your sneakers. I want to see them up here. Come on up. All right, yeah. I'm going to step aside so I'm not in the picture. Look at the judges. They're going to tell you what to do. Go strut your stuff. All right, don't be shy. Someone's sneakers has SERCAP written on them. I saw those.